Hey, so hello. It's been a minute. Um, Not gonna lie, I have been dealing with quite a bit of nonsense. I have in Wisconsin, we won 10 state house seats, 4 state senate seats. We saved a congressional seat and we saved a US Senate seat. We knocked on 800,000 doors. And I could not lift that ticket. Now, when you look at Wisconsin, there's nothing I can do about it, but it was Madison. We gained ground or broke ground in places we weren't supposed to. And all I can speak to is Wisconsin. So at this point, I'm happy to speak to everything that was outside my control or even remotely in my control. And I'll be honest, most of Wisconsin was outside my control. So, um, but I have not done a video until now. I'm very upset with Pennsylvania, Michigan, all the states, with Wisconsin, in which I was intimately involved. I'm very upset with all of them. I'm not doing any slides. We're past that now. So my mom had me on her show, and I was like, Mom, you don't want me on your show. And she's like, No, I want you on your show. I'm like, feeling like you don't. I'm a data guy. I'm not happy feely, make you feel good guy. I've lost 200 subscribers. I figure most of them are bots, but whatever. But I'm not a happy feel guy. I'm a math guy. I like math. I'm all about the math. It's all I want. It's all I believe in. And I'm telling you, it's all we need to work on. God. And I'm telling you, the voters are there. They want to not be in oligarch bullshit nonsense, totalitarian Trump and fucking, excuse my French, crap show. They don't want that. People don't want that. People want to get their groceries. They want to make sure their kids have school. They want to make sure that, they go to summer camp. It's not that complicated. It's really not. The problem is fucking Reaganomics from 1980 is what's affecting this election. Drives me insane. I remember my dad, and I was actually talking to my friend at church on Sunday. Steve, good guy, Steve. He knew my dad. I remember my dad yelling at public radio. I mean, who yells at public radio? He yelled at public radio, and he's like, after yelling about things I didn't really understand, because I'm like 5, maybe 6. This is 81, 82, right? I'm 7, maybe. My sister's in the back seat, and she's like 4. So she super doesn't understand. My dad looks at me, looks right at me, and he's like, Reagan is going to destroy your generation. He will gut it at housing. He will gut it at all of the New Deal. He is going to annihilate your generation. He said that. He said that like I'm telling you right now. And you know what? He wasn't wrong. Reagan completely gutted my generation. So now what are we going to do about it? Well, when I was in Wisconsin, I get asked a bunch of questions. Why are we not winning Texas? Well, and if you've watched any of my previous videos, especially about how to build a field program in Texas, you know, it involves 19 counties. And my best guess, and I haven't done the math in a few months, but I imagine it hasn't gotten any better. My best guess is that we're looking at somewhere between 350 million and $500 million to win one state house seat. So what happened was in 1990 or 89 or whenever you want to count it, it's fine. The Republicans took Texas when Texas was easy, when it was good, when they could take it for nothing. So they took Texas for nothing. So all the voters in Texas that are voting Republican, if you're ever going to watch this video, you got taken for nothing. Nothing. Nothing at all. Pennies on the dollar. Pennies. Congratulations. You sequestered most of our country into oblivion. Good job. Also, our country is not going to be sequestered in oblivion. I'm like, you couldn't sink Texas if you were the Southern Army, and you couldn't sink Texas if you were the Southern Navy during the Civil War. I mean, like, we have money coming out of the ground. Like, oh, Republicans are so smart. They're able to make Texas like the biggest economy and I'm like, I'm sorry. China is broken. The only hope for the United States of America is northern Mexico. And that's just demographics. That's just economics. That's just baseline, never paying attention to oil in the ground or anything. That's rail lines and highways. That's nothing to do with anything that's actually part of Texas beyond the geographical place Texas is in. So if you were born here and you are like a Republican, which is like all super business or whatever, you're garbage. Any moron could make Texas work. Any moron. It doesn't matter. The economics are garbage. If we were our own country, we'd be and then you go, oh, that's because the Republicans have gone into no, but dude, go look it up. Clinton and Obama were big into oil. They were all into fracking. They weren't stupid. I will give you this. The best green candidate we've ever had in this state, and I want you to understand, Republicans, the best green candidate we've ever had ever in our country is Perry. Perry could smell a dollar from 1,000 miles away. Governor Perry, he built more wind turbines. You know, those hippie wind turbines are killing all the birds and causing all the, I don't know. I have no idea what the Republicans are saying now. He built more wind turbines than any human being on the planet Earth. The Republicans are full of garbage. Their nonsense is systemic. I have no time for it. The rest of my page will be devoted to the destroying of the Trump administration. I have a 15-part series that's going to replicate off my 15-part series of the Project 2025, where I've read every 930 pages of that. And before you guys most of you guys have already clicked off. That's cool. You guys don't have to listen to this rant. I won 10 state house seats in Wisconsin, 4 state senate seats. I saved a congressional seat. I saved a state senate seat. I knocked on 800,000 doors. We moved the needle in all the municipalities except for Madison, which I was not responsible for. So the 200 people who, I don't know, left my unsubscribed, well, I'm sure you'll find lots of information somewhere else. That's cool. But if you think I'm done, you're wrong. I am far from done. Also, I'd like to thank all the people who have supported me in the last couple months. You guys have been great. Fist bump. Love you guys. And I expect to end up the exact same internment camp as all of you. All right. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.